Hi, my name is Billy Graham Jr.
When I was growing up, everybody thought I was going to be an actor. They're like, you're funny, you should go be an actor. I was like, I can't be an actor, can't you see? What is my purpose? If you're like me, I lost my purpose. I didn't know who I was. I let society put me in a box. I don't want you to be in the box anymore. Because you and you only are the one carbon copy. There is no other you. So how can you be in a box if it's only one you? So you need to steal your power back. Because we gave it to somebody. I want you to say, steal your power back. Steal your power back.
Mr. Graham said, I am an original, I'm not a photocopy.
You are where it begins. It begins with you and only you. You are the director. You are the author of this book. Nobody should be writing your life story. You are the winner. See, a lot of us, we get caught up in wondering when we're supposed to do something, why we're supposed to do something, where we're supposed to begin. But I'm telling you, you are the author of your book, and that's all that matters.
My time here in Kenya has been amazing. Everybody has welcomed us with open arms ever since we landed. Nothing but hospitality, nothing but family. We felt like we were home.
What's up, what's up, what's up? And welcome to the Billy Graham Jr. TV show. Man, I'm so happy to be here today, man. We had a great time last week, but this week we're finna have an even better time. When I say that not only have I missed you all, the individual that I'm bringing, that is our special guest tonight, she is gonna give you some information, some nuggets, some life tips that is going to change your world. And I don't just mean in a small way. It's going to change your world in a big way. I've already had the opportunity to talk with her a little backstage. And when I say I had to literally stop talking because she was already bringing so much out of me that I wanted to share with y'all. So I was like, we can't keep talking. So I'm not going to hold you up anymore because I have to bring this amazing, amazing woman to the screen so she can meet y'all, so she can join the Billy Graham Jr. family, because you know over here we all family. We're about bringing individuals to you that can help you live in your purpose or help other ways help you understand your purpose. So I won't hold you up anymore. I have to bring her on. I bring to you none other than the Miss Van Newberry.
Hello.
Hey. Now, hold on. Before we even get started, before we get started, I want to welcome everybody again because we got Lee in the house saying good evening. Christopher here. Hey, thank you for joining us, Christopher, man. That's my brother. My mom's in the building as always. And I got to say, I have a question from you because I know you hail from Florida and you currently reside in Georgia. But how do you have a Steelers blanket sitting behind you?
There's no other team. There's no other team worthy. There's no other team worthy than the Steelers.
Hold on. I'm going to let that one slide because, you know, we family. I'm going to let you keep your team because I say the same thing about my Cowboys. So I'm going to let
God.
But how do you how are you from Florida, then live in Georgia? How do you even become a Steelers fan?
There's no other team to be fans to root for.
You just woke up and said, I'm going to be a Steelers fan one day?
It actually did. I used to watch football. I didn't know a lot about football. And I would ask my husband all these questions and he would get upset with me. But I learned the game. I know the game now. and the Steelers became my team. There is no other team that I will cheer for ever.
So when you say you were watching and you learned the game, what did you learn, or what made you say, after I learned this game, I know this game of football, yep, the Steelers, that's the team I'm going to stick with?
They
What
were
was
winning.
I'm not even mad at that because everybody wants to be on a winning team. So I'm not.
Yes, they were winning.
Hold
They've been a
on.
winning team.
So yes, don't get me wrong. They win more than they lose. But what years were they winning that set? Was it before Ben, after Ben? Like,
It was actually back during the Terry Bradshaw era. I have been a fan that long of the Steelers, and I follow them religiously. Anytime they're close, I and my husband are going to see the Steelers. Like, I already know that the Steelers are going to be in the Mercedes Dome this year. So I'll be in the Mercedes-Benz Dome watching my Steelers, cheering for my Steelers. I don't even care if they don't win. I'll be there cheering.
So as you already know, I was about to ask this question. So by you being a Steelers fan, I guess you're not rooting for the Bengals for the Super Bowl.
Well, you know what? Don't make me go to the altar. No, I won't be cheering for the Bengals. I'm sorry. I probably won't watch the game. I'll fix snacks for my husband and my grandson, and I probably won't. I'll be binge watching something on Netflix.
Hold on. Let's go back, because you said something that just triggered something to me. You said, don't make you go to the altar. Then you just said grandson, but you previously said your husband was teaching you the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made you learn and watch football, and then you learned about the Steelers, but you joined them during Terry Bradshaw. So the altar Bradshaw, your husband, grandson, back when Terry, hold on. How long have you been married?
I have been married. This year will be 25 years.
Oh, Jesus. Congratulations ahead of time.
Thank you.
Years, that's amazing. But for one, I wouldn't even. When did you get married? 13, 14?
Oh, yeah, I was 12.
Years old?
I was 12. Yeah, I was 12. I was 12 years old. Yeah.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
I would not have gave you being married 25 and then with a grandkid.
Yes.
Hold on. Do you got one grandkid?
Mm-mm.
How many grandkids?
We have 13 grandchildren.
Jesus. For one, I don't know. I gotta say it for everybody else. You look good.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I would not have.
Thank you.
As you see how this family dynamic works, we were supposed to be going somewhere else with this. I saw the Steelers. It led us down to finna be 25 years and make 13. Right? I would have never. Congrats to you and your husband. That is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that you got a dog back there? Some more. You got a dog on the couch? Hey,
this is Baxter.
Hey, Baxter. Welcome to the family, Baxter. We just getting new people every day.
Yes.
Is Baxter a Steelers fan?
Baxter is a Steeler fan. He has a Steeler jersey.
You know what? At this point, I wouldn't expect nothing else but for Baxter.
Yes, he has a Steeler jersey, and he loves it. And when the Steelers are playing, he gets to put his jersey on, and he doesn't want to take it off. He doesn't like for me to take it off. He loves to wear his jersey.
You know what? I can't. Steelers fan.
Mm-hmm.
Baxter loves his Steelers jersey. 25 years of marriage. 13 grandkids. I'm scared to even ask, what do you do? I should say, what do you not do? But what do you do? I know what you do, but can you tell? First, let's back up. Because we just jumped in this because so much stuff happened so fast. Can you please tell the audience, who is Miss Van Newberry?
Miss Van Newberry is an associate broker with Legacy Realtors here in Valdosta. I am a realtor. I have been a realtor since 2014, and I love it.
Oh, what? I want to let you know you're the first person. Like, everybody loves what they do when they come on here, and we already know that. But you came straight out and said, "I loved it" before I could even ask you the question of what makes you love it. But now we want to know, what about being a realtor do you love so much?
When is it okay for me to do a little bit of background?
Do whatever. We are here for you. We want to hear your story. Go as far back as you want to go.
When I was younger, growing up, my mom had 6 children. It was always her goal to be a homeowner. During that time, she could not afford it. And even after all of us got grown, it wasn't something that we could do for her. So it honors my mom for me to start from scratch with a couple or a client, and we look at houses and I find just the right house for them. We get it closed, they get those keys, and just the look of pure joy on their faces just makes my heart happy. It makes my heart happy. I love it. And I know a lot of we take pictures at closings, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if they really want me to post these pictures. Like, send me the link, send me the link, send me make sure you friend me so I can see it, so I can see the post on Facebook. So people love buying houses, and I love helping them.
Oh my goodness.
And I take such pleasure in that. I mean, it's I actually had a closing on Monday, and my client actually said, we were in the lawyer's office right after closing, and he said, I really want to cry, but I'm not going to cry in here with y'all. I'm going to wait until I get in my truck.
He going to cry when he get outside.
When he get outside. Yes. Yes.
That is amazing. I want everybody to understand that not only when you're doing what you love, when it ties into helping others, and you just heard Miss Newberry say it the best, like what she loves the most is helping others. And by being able to be that extension of picking up the foundation of when your mom wanted to be a homeowner, and to now as not just being a homeowner yourself, you are helping people that are in the same situation or were in the same situation as your mother, and help them fulfill their dream of owning a home.
Yes.
Like, that is huge how that works. The legacy carries on, not just through you, but helping others build their legacy as well. That is amazing. So now I got to ask, because you said you've been doing this 8 years. So before then, what were you doing that you're like, you know what, this isn't going to work, I got to go do something else?
I did property management from 2005 to 2014. The property management side of it it's emotionally draining. Sometimes.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because when people don't pay their rent, you got to put them out.
Yes.
And a lot of there's a process. You go through the process of the eviction. Uh-huh. The last part is where you actually go to the house with the constable, and all of their personal belongings that are left on that property actually get sit outside.
Wow. And
it does not matter. And the hard part is you're throwing away children's clothes, shoes, things that, and the eviction is not the child's fault. They're just part of the process. And it's very disheartening.
I had to take a breath, because I'm real big on teaching others to trust the process. And I never factored in, and I'm talking because on here, everybody knows I talk with transparency, because hopefully it helps someone else that might not either be thinking it or not know to ask these questions. But when you trust the process, and sometimes that trust in the process wraps people up into it that are innocent victims, like you said, those children. And the parents, not that the parents were going in with the heart of, you know what, I'm going to rent this property with the hopes of being evicted, because we all
That's
hit
right.
hard times. But the part that I like that you said is you started as a property manager. And I say that for the simple fact that I want people to understand that you can be tied to your purpose in life, but you could be tied to the wrong part of your purpose. I believe life runs parallel. Like I've said before, my wife, she's a daycare owner. She's all about helping kids grow, get to the next chapter. But I also have a friend, D.O.P.E Montgomery. She's a part of delivering babies. She's a house. She helps the babies come into the world, helps families begin. They run parallel with the same purpose of helping families. With you as a property manager and you as a realtor, they run parallel with helping families, but one side got the bad part of evicting, and then you have the side where, no, I want to help people get that journey started and off on their way, but you're not part of the process anymore of the evicting.
That's right.
I hope everybody caught that. There's parts to your purpose that you can be living, but you might be on the wrong side and think you're living your purpose. But if your purpose brings any kind of downside to you where you're no longer helping and happy about it all the time, then you might want to look at your purpose for what you're doing, because it might not be in line with who you are. Wow. See, I told y'all, she's already giving y'all nuggets. I don't know if she's doing it on purpose, but she does it honestly the way she is. Now, before I go into the next one, what was the one thing that made you say, you know what, this isn't it, I'm going into real estate?
Honestly, I was tired of working for other people. I honestly, and I thought about real estate, and it's kind of like, it was like a like where I was in the property management. At a certain point, when you are working for a company and they're managing a certain amount of properties, the property manager has to be a licensed realtor.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you have to be a licensed realtor to be a property manager if you're working for a company and they manage a lot of different properties for a lot of different owners. So
keep going.
The company that I was with, it was kind of, well, we're gonna get your course. We're gonna get your course. And my husband, Mr. Willie Newberry, said, you keep mentioning that they said they were going to do this for you. I tell you what, let's just buy it. Oh. And that's what we did. We bought the course, and I was very diligent with it. And I don't take the credit, because I always say God help me with it, because that's what I prayed and asked for. And that real estate course is like a grizzly bear.
Hold on. Before we get into that, you said a couple. So I want, first of all, I gotta welcome everybody that's still tuning in, because believe it or not, everybody's tuning in to come and hear this, because we got Bill. He's coming in. He's rooting for the Steelers as well, because he's from the Bird. And then we got Ron, brother, in the house. Ryan's in the house. My wife's in the house. We got Hope Brown. Hey, she proud of you. I don't know if you believe it or not. We got Krista Blackside. Hey, Krista, miss you too. But you said something. And I want everybody to understand this. Now, this is this disclaimer. I'm not telling you to quit your 9 to 5. I'm not telling you to do that. I already told you how your 9 to 5 can still line up with your purpose. But Ms. Newberry just said she got tired of working with somebody else. If you are in that situation and you're tired of working for somebody else, you can find ways out of it. But it takes you, one, doing the research to see what you want to do. What is it you love to do? If you could wake up every day and do something, and what would it be? If you didn't have to worry about money, anything else, what would that one thing be? That's part of helping the first start for figuring out what your purpose, your gift is. And then the next thing is, what steps do you need to take to be able to transition to whether it's a new 9-to-5, new job, or entrepreneurship, or whatever it may be. And the second thing that she said, you gotta know who's in your circle, who's rooting for you. The company kept saying and dragging you along, saying, oh, we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it. But you got that man in your circle, your husband. Nah, we're not gonna keep playing this game. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go out there and go get it done. I want people to understand that your circle, they're gonna do everything they can to elevate you, because the circle, when you're in the right circle, they're all about the art of elevation. So make sure you're dropping nuggets. I know you don't probably doing it on purpose, but you're doing it. Know who's in your circle, and know what you're going 25 years, your partner is one of the best people in your circle, whether you believe it or not. I'm just gonna say it for him. Because me, tell Mr. Willie Newberry, I like him too. He's part of this family as well. But no, you were going into something when you were just saying about with the transition, you got the license, then you said it was a grizzly bear.
Yeah. Can
you break some of that down? Because there are some people out there that might be looking like, I want to do real estate. For one, I like helping people. I help like people start a new journey, building a family, get their dreams going with their dream home. What's that grizzly bear, and how can you give advice, or what is the process for somebody that might want to be a realtor?
Okay, so there are no in-person real estate classes. The real estate class is online. Okay. Once you buy that course, they give you 6 months to complete it. If you let it take you 6 months, everything that you learned in month 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you've already forgotten it. So what I did, I was determined to shorten that 6 months and get done as quickly as possible. So I was working a full-time job. So I worked, I came home, I had my computer set up in my dining room. I walked in my house, I sat down to my dining room table, and I studied from the time I got home until 7. From 7 to 8 was the dinner break. From 8 till whenever I just couldn't keep my eyes open anymore, I studied. I studied all day Saturday. The only thing I allowed myself to do was I don't skip church. I went to church on Sundays, and then after church, I studied. I thank God for my husband, because he supported me the whole way. He never complained. Because we were like the little traveling people. So the only traveling I did was from work to home and to that dining room table to study. And in 3 months, I was done. In 3 months, I was done. The state board, I passed that the first time, thank God, because I did a lot of praying. Let me tell you, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of praying. You're like, okay, God, you see me studying, right? So when I go in there to take that test, I need you to bring all this stuff back to my remembrance because of my due diligence. I'm doing everything I need to do, and I know I'm going to need your help.
If you haven't figured it out now, everybody knows this. I hear things when you're talking, because I tell people about gifts all the time, and I'm transparent. My gift is, let's be honest, when people are talking, I call it active listening, because there's many forms of communication, but one of the most important forms of communication, and you know this by being a realtor, is active listening. You have to be able to listen to the individual you're talking to so that you can understand not just their needs, but their wants. And as you were speaking, you dropped a couple of things that I'm not finna let the audience miss. One, you said you could start from starting month 1 and you got 6 months to take it. But if you wait till month 6 to really, you're going to forget month 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to let everybody know right now, this is true. I don't know if you've ever watched that TV show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Ooh.
I remember the first time I watched it, I'm like, 5th grade? I'm out of college, I got this. I couldn't remember. Them little kids was beating me to death. I couldn't know none of them answers. I'm not smarter than a 5th grader. And Ms. Newberry just explained to you, if you make the whole 6 months to try to become a realtor, you're not going to remember month 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the biggest thing I tell people is that's considered procrastination. And the most difficult thing the most disrespectful thing you can do is become a procrastinator, because the people that are dependent on you, the people that believe in you, the prayers that you prayed, you're being disrespectful to those people, to include God, because you asked for this and you chose to procrastinate. Procrastination is very disrespectful. And then you went on further because you wrapped back around to your hubby. I love Willie. I love Mr. Willie Newberry. He was there supporting, and I'm telling you, you got to be a supporting factor. The supporting role is key. People don't understand those people that's behind the scenes supporting you. He was there, and he understood what your purpose and your vision was and what your plan was. Because if you didn't catch it, Miss Newberry just told you her plan. She didn't procrastinate. She came home, went straight to studying from all the way to 7. She took a break because you got to make time for family. 7, 8. You can't forget family, because those are the people that are with you when you're going through it and with you when it's time to celebrate. And then back to studying. And then she took another break on the weekend to go to church. And I'm here to tell you, she is a prime example of those silent prayers become big blessings that are told on the front stage. The prayers that you got going on in silent, that you praying in silent to God about, when he drops those blessings on you, those blessings are going to be loud and everybody going to hear them. Because we hear you now, Miss Newberry, sitting over there 8 years in real estate, and you got many more to go. But let's keep going, because I cannot hold this up. Now, real estate. The market here lately has been, I know for where I'm at in Texas and the stuff I watch on the news, it can get kind of scary. How has the market been, in your opinion? Because I've seen people like saying they've had to pay $50,000 over asking price, outbidding these people over here by $30,000, paying way more than the house is valued at. How is that affecting not just you, but the real estate business?
It is a seller's market.
Can you explain what that is?
Seller's market means a small amount of houses and a whole lot of buyers. And it is absolutely, positively crazy. And I can remember, I've got quite a few clients, and we find a house, we put in an offer, and I've had one where we actually were like $15,000 over list price, and we still didn't get it.
Wow.
Yeah, people bid, and it's kind of like, I want to get the highest bid. I want to get the highest bid in, and let's just go higher. But sometimes you can overbid, and the house won't appraise. So the market is crazy. It is I think for every good house that's in a good location, that's in good shape, that's listed for a good price, you're probably going to have 10 people trying to buy it, if not more.
So how does that work if the house is appraised at a certain level and people are paying over? How are these individuals getting these houses if they're paying over and the house is only set at a certain level?
If most houses, I'll say 99% of the houses that sell will only sell for what it appraises at. However, there are some people that want these houses so badly, they're willing to pay above what the house is worth.
So do they give the cash like some backdoor deal? Like, hey, the bank say this and we'll slide you another 20,000 over here.
No. Basically, if a house appraises for 200 and you offered 210 and you still want it, even though it's only worth 200,000, that extra $10,000, you got to pay that up front.
Oh, so that's how they're paying. Oh, no.
The bank,
go ahead.
The bank will not loan you more money than what the house is worth. So anything over what it appraises at, you got to pay that out of pocket. And that is actually happening because the market is just so bad and there aren't a lot of nice houses, a lot of people are desperate to buy homes.
So how does that work out for you if you have these people that are doing that? How busy does that keep you with your clients where you, because normally I'm pretty sure you just make a bid and it's like, that's your house. But with so many people in the market trying to do the same thing, how busy does that keep you as a real estate agent with your people?
It keeps us really, really busy. It keeps all of us. And I know you said me, but everybody's really busy. Just say, for instance, you got 5 clients. I've got 5 clients. And for each of my 5 clients, I found a house, right? And I'm going to type up 5 offers on 5 different houses for 5 different clients. Guess what? If none of those offers get accepted, that process of looking at houses start all over again for all 5 of my clients.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the process. That's the process. If you're offered, if you find a house you like, we put in an offer. If the offer doesn't get accepted, we got to find you another house because that one's gone.
You said so, but okay. So we're talking about people that want to might be like you, ready to lead a 9 to 5. And if real estate is one of those avenues, 9 to 5, you work with basically 8 to 10 hours a day when you factor in lunch and all that stuff. But now with what you just told me in that process and having to start over, how many hours a day are you putting in on average?
Oh my gosh. I'm usually up at 7:30. I want to see what new houses are on the market. So I could send those listings to my clients. So, and it's a process of I track each client wants something different. They do. Nobody's looking for the exact same house, the exact same number of bedrooms, square footage, yard space. Well, I don't want to be close to anybody. It's a process of finding a house for each client that meets the requirements that they've given me.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting exhausted. This is how you know when somebody is living in their purpose. Because to other people like me that I'm not a real estate agent, I'm not a realtor, this is draining me just thinking about it, and I ain't even doing it. So I can imagine, but you love it. You said in the beginning, I love this because you're helping people. And I guess I can see it because I know I go out on a limb sometimes. People be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? I'm like, because I love what I do. I love helping people. This is one of those times, those moments, out of all the people I've interviewed, where I had an open mind moment like, wow, you have to really love what you're doing. Not only are you waking up early, you're managing the wants and needs of multiple people. You're doing the legwork for multiple people while they're just sitting there waiting on your phone call.
Right. However, and anybody that's a realtor knows that our clients do this. They're on Zillow, homes.com, realtor.com, and all of those other sites. And they're emailing us houses. And like, I saw this house. Can we go look at this house? So once that happens, just imagine you're my client, you're on Zillow, and you sent me 5 houses. So now what I've got to do is I've got to go into our MLS because Zillow, Trulia, homes.com, realtor.com, those sites are not in real time. That means the house you're sending me is probably already sold.
Wow.
But it's still showing active on those sites. So what I've got to do is I've got to take the listing that you send me, go into our MLS, that's usually 99.9% accurate with listings, and look up each one of the listings that you sent me and send you a text message that says, this one is sold, this one is sold, this one is sold, this one is pending. This one has a tenant in it. The tenant can't move for 90 days. So, and that's the process. Imagine that with 5 clients doing that.
I have to say, I'm apologizing in advance to my future realtor because I'm one of those guilty parties. My wife and I, our families, we're looking at houses now, and I'm just guilty. I'm on Zillow and Realtor, True. I'm on all of them, just like looking. And I'm like, now when I talk to my realtor, I got as far and start. Hey, I just want to apologize in advance. I'm gonna be sending you some stuff. I understand it's not real time, but just do whatever you can with this. So how when you say it's not real time, like how off is the time?
It just depends, and I do know they've gotten better about updating the sites when the houses either come off the market or they go under contract. So they've gotten a little bit better, but sometimes they're like way behind. I'm talking like maybe 3, 4, 5 days behind because these houses move quickly. These houses move very, very quickly. And it's amazing to me the amount of people that are paying cash.
Hold on, paying cash like the entire thing?
Yes. I mean cash. Like, oh, this house is $350. Oh, we just got a cash offer. Cash. And cash is king.
Let me pick my mouth up. Right quick. So what I'm okay, this is one that I've never thought to use this way, but it has to be because I'm real big and I tell people all the time, when it comes to you, what's meant for you is for you and nobody else. That reigns true from what I'm learning in real estate. When the house that is for you becomes your house and it's for you, that truly is truly for you because they're coming off the market. People paying $350,000 cash.
That's low. We see listings, you know, they go on the market and we're talking $1 million houses. And then you go into the MLS and it says sold for cash.
So the $1 million house, I can see. Because just want to go in there, you already multi-millionaire. A $350,000 house for cash, and I'm like, I know it's possible, obviously, but just have that sitting around to go.
You'd be surprised.
Are people buying up these houses to actually use them, or the people with this cash buying up this house so they can turn around and resell them or making money off of it?
$1 million house is that's kind of a hard flip right there. You can't hardly flip that. So the lower end houses are what people usually buy and flip. But there you buy a lower end house. It's something that needs a little bit of renovation is going to be priced a little bit lower.
Okay.
So you buy that house, you do the renovations, and then you put it back on the market and you sell it. And you make a profit.
I understand that one. That one makes sense. But the $1 million ones, whew, one day I'm on my way.
Yes, you are.
Just going to be like, that's it right there. How do you want to handle this? Oh, we don't need to call them back. No, we're not talking to them. Just tell me where I need to wire the money. On the way.
That's right.
Yeah, I put that out in the world. Think big. Mama say think big. We think big. But I got to ask now. For one, I got to go back again. Thank you, Willie Newberry, because these hours your wife is putting in takes a lot of patience. I thank you. I like to always thank the husbands.
You hear that, buddy?
All the wives that are behind the scenes that nobody ever thinks to thank. I know you thank him, but we want to thank him as well because he's behind the scenes. Willie, Mr. Willie's there?
Yes, I'm trying to get Mr. Willie over here since you're thanking him for being so supportive.
Of course. We always I love thanking the husbands, wives, anybody in the mamas, daddies, everybody in the background. We thank them. We love it. But yes, that is amazing. Hey, Mr. Willie, what's going on?
How you doing?
I am good. So on behalf of the audience here at the Billy Graham Jr. TV show, your wife has told us so many amazing things that not only is she doing, but the support that you're giving behind the scenes that nobody really thinks to think about the person in the back. And on behalf of all the members and the family members, that's on this show, we want to give you your flowers while you here with us and say thank you, Mr. Willie Newberry, for all
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No problem. Keep doing what you're doing. Great man, honorable man. We all want to be like you when we grow up.
Yes, sir.
He is awesome.
Yes, he is.
Awesome. I have a little bit of a funny story.
Oh, we're ready for it.
Okay,
Here
so
we go again. Steelers.
yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers were playing in Atlanta, playing the Falcons. This is, I think, maybe 2014.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hear you over there. I am the packer. I pack for both of us anytime we travel. So I packed up everything. We were in Atlanta. We were getting ready to go to the game. And Mr. Willie Newberry says, "So where's my Falcon stuff?" And I said, "I didn't pack that mess. You got to wear Mean Joe Green today."
Oh man. So we basically heard that the support system when it comes to football in your house is one-sided. Mr. Willie, she is not supporting you when it comes to them Falcons. You might as well get ready to wear
he's
Mr.
still a
Willie.
fan. He's a Steeler fan now.
Then what? Oh, you converted him?
I converted him.
That right there just tells me you are an amazing real estate agent. Because if you can sell your husband on converting to a Steelers fan, I know not only do you sell houses, you probably can sell you probably selling batteries to a solar power flashlight to an Eskimo. Eskimo walk by, you want these batteries to the solar power flashlight? Eskimo gonna be like, "Yes, Miss Newberry, I do." You
Yes,
converted a Falcon. Well, I don't know how hard that would be, a Falcons.
Not hard at all.
That shouldn't be that hard. Nah,
Not hard at all, especially now.
You're right.
Especially
After that Super Bowl that Tom Brady did
Oh
to
my
them, yeah, it
gosh.
ain't got to be that hard to convert them.
It was not hard at all. It wasn't hard. So it wasn't hard
So
at all.
I have another question. It popped in my head when you just said the converting. When I just said how you converted Mr. Willie to a Steelers fan. You said that all the different people in real estate, your clients, they send you all these lists of what they want. Are there times when you have to let the client know, I know what your wants are, but we got to dial this back or take this off the table because this is what you're going to get?
What I usually do is once my client gives me a list of what they want, they're also going to tell you, well, this is a price range that I want to stay in.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to show them what their price range is going to buy them. And then I'm also going to show them how much what you really want is going to cost.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
And then that way, I'm never going to give my clients false hope. I'm never going to say, "Oh, I don't care how much money you want to spend, I can find you a house." That's not realistic. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do my best to find you what you want in your price range. But sometimes it's just not possible, especially in a seller's market. Because in a seller's market, the price of everything shifts.
Okay.
The price of houses have shifted. You go back 2 years ago, you could get approved for $150,000. You could find houses every day. Now, that's almost impossible. Now, the market will support probably between 2 and 250. Don't quote me up. Well, between 2 and 250 for a decent house.
Oh, wow.
Every now and then something comes on the market. Like I showed a client today. He's not local. I do virtual showings for my clients that are not that aren't local, and they can't come here. They tell me what they want. I'm going to go through houses, find some houses. I go to the house. I do FaceTime. I do Google Duo, and I show my clients houses.
Oh, so you just do it all. Oh, you can't come? Don't worry. I'm gonna get. I like that. I like that. So what I'm understanding, not only has the market from 2 years ago jumped, but you're also able to help clients understand, because I like how you said that. You show them what they qualify for and then show them what all the things they want, well, it costs this much. Because society has put this false belief out there that all you got to do this and you can have all of this. And so people have unrealistic thinking. And in your situation, you have to bring them back down to reality. Once you bring them back down to that reality, because you converted a Falcons fan and made them a Steelers fan, brought them from the losers to the winners.
Yes.
How do you bring a client that has this false hope and they're way up here like, I want this? How do you bring them back down and convert them back over to be like, nah, come on over here to this side. This is where we're going to stay at. How do you do that?
And I left this out, before. We deal with the pre-approval amounts. Okay. A lot of times you have a client that's pre-approved for like $400,000. Oh, I only want to spend $175, but I want that 4-bedroom house with that 2.5 bath, and I want granite countertops, and I want that 1 acre lot, and I want a swimming pool, and I want the stainless steel appliances. I want total electric. I want a privacy fence in the back. So at that point, I'm going to say, I'm going to show you what the amount you're trying to stay in will buy you. And then I'm going to show you what you told me you wanted will actually cost.
I'm sorry, because this is hilarious, because I know so many people with that mindset. And it's great that when you get to help them understand, there's a reason why they approved you for $400,000. Mm-hmm. Because in today's market, $175, you might as well just say you're going to put up a shoebox and try to put your family in it. It's not possible because of the market.
And the market is crazy. This market is really, really crazy. And when a house comes on the market like the one I virtually showed my client today, it's under $200. Now, what's happening with that particular house, they're going to let everybody look at it. I don't care. Like, we submitted our offer today, but guess what? The seller's not going to make a decision until Saturday.
So is it best to wait till almost the last minute?
It really doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because they basically the way it works, what they're supposed to do is they submit the offers to the seller. And what he's going to do is, because you're never going to know what somebody else is going to offer.
Okay.
So based on what my client's approval is, we're going to make an offer, the best offer we can based on what they're approved for.
At this rate, I feel like I just need to go to Lowe's and get me some woods and nails and build my own house.
That wood too high. You can't do that either.
I'm just gonna find a roommate. Hey, let's go do it again.
Because you know what, they're building new houses, and the cost of building materials go up, and the price of the new construction changes. It goes up as they're building the house.
Hold on. So if I go, because I was just about to ask that, would it be better to buy a house that's being built versus one that's already built? So it's like the one that's already built, that's the seller selling, and it's a seller's market. They get to do all these offers and go back and forth and all that. So would it be even better to just go somewhere where they're building houses and be like, all right, I want this house, I want this in it, and then get it that way? But you're telling me that if I say all that, if the next 2 or 3 days while they're building and the wood goes up or anything goes up, the price of the house I pick is going to go up.
Once you, and I actually did this, what's today? Monday, there was a new construction that my client wanted. The price that house is listed for, even though it's a new construction, it does not change once you have it under contract. That's your price. That's your price.
Good. Because it sounds like I need to tell my wife, not tell her, gently talk her, even though I'm not going to win the battle anyway. Talk her into a new build, but that don't matter. She going to get whatever she want anyway. So I don't even know why. Yeah.
There is nothing like new. There's nothing like new.
So-
And I have found
so-
clients that we'll look at a new construction, and then they're like, okay, well, let's look at this one over here. It's maybe just a few years older, but still a really nice house. But there's nothing like a new construction. There's nothing like new. Nobody's ever lived in it. If you catch it in the right stage, they'll let you choose your paint colors. If there are options for countertops, for cabinets, for flooring. And with a new construction, you have a 1-year builder's warranty that covers everything from the roof to the floor.
You're swaying me a little bit here. I love when you talk numbers, and especially when it's logical. I like that. I might have to bring that stuff up to I ain't got to bring nothing up to it. My wife watching the show right now. But yeah, that sounds pretty. Hold on. So while you saying that, hold on. We're not going to go any further. Because you dropped the nugget for us, because I wasn't even thinking like that. It doesn't even have to be real estate wise. What else do you have secret wise that you can tell us about? Not real estate, life, not converting to be a stiller, but anything.
Just, in my life, I have learned that we grew up in church. Let me throw that out there. We grew up in church, and my relationship with God is very, very important to me. I live my life a certain way. I treat people a certain way. I act the same way all the time. My husband may say I don't, but he was a Falcon fan. He don't know. So, but I love people. I try to treat my people well. I love my friends. I have some very, very special people that are in real estate. One being Miss Hope Brown. That's my girl right there. Shout out to Miss Hope Brown. And Hope is like, to me, Hope is she's my pusher. Okay. I strive to be as successful as I can be.
Oh, I like that.
And it takes success comes with sacrifice.
Yes.
Nothing is easy. You can't just kind of willy-nilly your way through and just happen upon success. It does not work that way. All success takes an effort. It takes reading books that teach you. I can't remember where this came from, but I don't remember, but it stuck with me. And it said, if you're the smartest person in your group, you need some new friends. So I'm always open to learning, to exploring the new, to find new ways to help my clients, to just make the process. And I always tell my clients, it is my job to make this home buying process as seamless as possible for you.
Wow.
And I get a lot of thank yous. Just to hear one of my clients say, a guy sent me a text and he said, "You are such a blessing to me and my family. There's no way I can ever thank you." That's all I need right there. That's all I need.
Wow. You dropped the nugget before you even got ready to get out the door, and I want everybody to understand. Miss Newberry said, for success to even happen, you have to put forth the effort. You have to continue to gain knowledge. I don't want you to miss that, because that effort that she's talking about, that's you. You have to put forth the effort. I can't put the effort for it. She can't do the effort for it. It's your effort. I can't learn for you. Miss Newberry can't. Nobody can learn for you. That takes you gaining knowledge. That takes your effort, your knowledge in order to achieve success. She basically told you, you are the secret to your own success. And when you take that and couple it with putting amazing people in your circle, not just Mr. Willie Newberry, I love that man. I love that man. But you just also named your friend, Miss Hope Brown. She has people in her circle that elevate her. And what happens when they get that elevation and that success? The people that you're living your purpose and helping them get to the life that they want by using your gift, they swing back around twofold and they shower you with their praises. You drop nuggets. Hold on, you said something about virtual. So I got to ask a question because everybody probably wants to know now. I know I am. Do you only sell homes in Georgia, or are you able to like do it in other states?
Right now, I'm only licensed in Georgia.
Okay.
But I am working towards getting my Florida license.
Oh, y'all heard it. If you're in Georgia or if you're in Florida, contact Miss Van Newberry. And for them to contact, can you please give your contact information for them? Because somebody is in Georgia and finna be Florida that's going to need your help.
My phone number is 229-292-0024. And that's my cell. I'm always available by my cell. If you call me and I don't answer, I will not answer my phone if I'm with a client because I think it's unprofessional. I will not talk to one client if I'm with one for confidentiality purposes. So if you call me and I don't answer, please leave me a message or leave me a text and I will get back with you.
You heard it from her yourself. She's going to call you back. Please reach out to Miss Newberry, especially if you're in Georgia and Florida. And can people reach out to you if they just want to have general questions?
Of course. That is the main process of starting the home buying. You have to know the process. You learn the process by asking questions. So I'm always available. And I tell people, even if you if you're planning on using another realtor, knowledge is always power.
Knowledge is power. Now I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. They might hear it. I was really asking because I might be reaching out to you.
All right, call me.
No. But
seriously,
Miss Newberry, I thank you. I thank Baxter. I thank Mr. Willie. We thank you all. Now, don't just run off the show going nowhere because I still got to talk to you, but I really do. I thank you on behalf of everybody else, the whole Billy Graham Jr. Show family. We really appreciate you coming on, taking the time, because you're a busy woman, taking the time to grace us and provide us with this information tonight. We really do appreciate you.
It has been totally my pleasure. It has been my pleasure just being able to talk and laugh and share my knowledge with people. And like I said, knowledge is power. And the answers to any questions you guys want to ask me, those are free questions. It doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of time. And hey, text me or email me and I'm available to help you.
That is amazing. Again, don't go anywhere because I want to talk to you right after the show. So I will talk to you soon. But again, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I will see you, Miss Newberry, on the other. Hey, tell Baxter, we got to say Baxter bye.
Come here.
Got to say bye to Baxter.
Baxter showed out at the vet today trying to bite everybody.
Oh, Lord.
Come here. Say bye, Baxter.
Baxter, you don't be biting nobody. You be good, or you going to get your Steelers jersey taken away from you.
You'll be biting me.
No, but stay right there.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to you in just a few minutes again. Thank you for coming on. We really do appreciate you. But I will see you, Miss Van Newberry.
Thank you so much.
Man, did y'all? First off, let's start with this. If you want to contact Miss Van Newberry, her number again, 229-929-0024. Reach out, ask her questions, especially if you're in Georgia or Florida, because if you didn't catch it, she was dropping nuggets all night long. Whenever you're living a life of purpose, it's all about helping others and giving back. And Miss Newberry does that by helping people find not just their dream homes, start their families, takes the pressure off of home buying, period. That's how your blessings work. That's how your purpose works. That's how your gift works. It's just that simple. And if you're out there trying to be a real estate agent or you're looking into it, Miss Newberry can help you. And if you best believe, if she can't help you, Mr. Willie Newberry is in the background being a better support as well. So make sure you find you a support system, a circle like Miss Newberry, so that you can continue to elevate and live a life of purpose. Again, I thank everybody for tuning in. I can't wait. I want to give you a disclaimer before I forget. We will, because I'm just, transparency. There will be a rerun next week and the following week. Next week, I won't be live. Miss Newberry said it with her 25 years coming up this year. Well, mine came up a little early. Me and my wife will be celebrating our 20th anniversary next week. So I will not be here. And then the following week, because remember, got to get back family time. And then the following week, I will also be out of town because why? Headed back to Africa. I'll fill you in on that, but I'm not giving all the secrets just yet. So the next 2 weeks, please continue. We will have the show running, but I will be virtually back live in May, first Thursday in May. But until then, again, I can't wait to get back and talk to y'all. I already missed y'all and I haven't even left. But continue, please, until that moment, till we meet again, continue to live your life on purpose with purpose. Live in your purpose. Please do that. But until then, I'm going to miss y'all. It's going to be a rough 2 weeks. But I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for tuning in. See you in 2 weeks.
Hi, my name is Billy Graham Jr.
Growing up, everybody thought I was going to be an actor. They're like, you're funny, you should go be an actor. I was like, I can't be an actor, can you see? What is my purpose? If you're like me, I lost my purpose. I didn't know who I was. I let society put me in a box. I don't want you to be in the box anymore. Because you and you only are the one carbon copy. There is no other you. So how can you be in a box if it's only one you? So you need to steal your power back. Because we gave it to somebody. I want you to say, steal your power back. Steal your power back.
Mr. Graham said, I am an original, I'm not a photocopy.
You are where it begins. It begins with you and only you. You are the director. You are the author of this book. Nobody should be writing your life story. You are the winner. See, a lot of us, we get caught up in wondering when we're supposed to do something, why we're supposed to do something, where we're supposed to begin. But I'm telling you, you are the author of your book, and that's all that matters.
My time here in Kenya has been amazing. Everybody has welcomed us with open arms ever since we landed. Nothing but hospitality, nothing but family. We felt like we were home.